I have kind of a random tidbit to share about Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
Which is I had a very weird encounter with somebody on there over the weekend.
Male or
So I have
female?
this do what?
Male or female?
Male.
Okay.
So, to set this stage, Gabby left one of her laptops here, and it was like old laptop, had like a crack in it. She's like, "Oh, I just don't want, like, I don't want it." And yeah, they're making fun of the way that I say
Specifically,
laptop.
laptop.
It's a laptop. I've
Lab.
said that for years, and that one,
I said it
just
for years
stuck.
too until I was 10.
You know what? I'm not going to say the B word because in the spirit of we're
Swearing
not
is
cursing.
out.
Yeah.
Also, ask me how that's going. It's not.
Okay.
I started watching Ted Lasso last week, and if you've ever watched that, you know they just swear every other sentence. So
I'm crying. Anyways,
Anyways,
like, okay,
keep
it's back
going.
in. Anyways,
it's in.
so I'm like, you know what? Let me see if I can get some money from this just for kicks and gigs. So I put it on Facebook Marketplace for like 75 because it's very clearly cracked. It's like 13-inch.
You got permission to
2013.
sell her laptop? Like she was
Well,
fine
she
with
was
that?
like, you can throw it away. So I figured,
okay.
I'll sell it, and see what we can make from it. Anyways, I had a lot of inquiries, and then I was like, well, maybe I should have gone up. You know, where you're like, dang it, maybe I should have done like 200 or something. But I was like, whatever, 75. At this rate, it's just like here in my house, and I want to get rid of it. So I made up with this guy, and I normally meet them at the Pike's Nursery, which is like a plant shop, not even half a mile away from my house, public lot. So it's like very, very public all the time. The daylight, it's like close enough to my house, but like far enough that I'm like, they obviously won't like know where I live, but I'm like, oh, I can like be running late, but be there in like 2 minutes. Anyways, meet up with him. And I see him from across the way, and I'm like, okay, like this guy is definitely what his profile looks like. It comes up and just starts yapping away. Couldn't really tell you where he's from, but he had a thick accent, and he was like asking all these questions, and
Can
I
you
was
do
like,
the
I'm
accent?
unsure. No. That I won't be doing because literally couldn't even tell you. Ask me all these questions. The whole like I was trying to like also make sure that I'm giving him this laptop that doesn't have like Gabby's information on it or anything or like
Mhm.
any information, you know. So I wiped it, I did all the things, and I got to a screen that I was like, I don't know what to do with this. And I figured it was like the person buying it would know because I put the picture on. Anyways, he's like, well, I'll take it and see what I can find. I like see what I can do because like I'm gonna like want to sell it for parts or whatever. And I was like, okay, that's fine. In the end, he like when we were wrapping up, he looked at my hands. He was like, "Oh, nice manicure." And I was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "Thank you." And then he gave me a hug. This was the weird.
No.
Heck.
He went in
Kiara.
for a frontal hug, and
Stop
I
it.
was like right beside him.
Frontal
so
hug? Why did
I-
you need to specify?
I'm sorry, but the frontal because it wasn't like an awkward side hug. It was like a full on like we were facing each other. Like
Frontal.
I was saying like okay,
Your
like
best
no
friend
frontal
saying
hug.
goodbye.
right, and like went in for a hug, and I just did like a boop, boop, like a double pat because I didn't want to like embrace this stranger.
You don't
And
nuzzle
he
in his neck.
no, literally, I'm like, what were you expecting? And also, I looked like I just came from the gym, so I'm like, like I'm sweaty, I'm gross, I'm not like put together. Thank God, because I think this man thought that we would maybe go out for a date because he Facebook messaged me afterwards, was like, well, let me know if you like want to meet up, like, or when. I think it was like
What?
when. I think
What do
actually,
you mean?
I think he said actually when.
What?
When you want to meet up for coffee or something, and I archived the chat because I was like, this is weird. Oh, and the whole thing too was he like the next week he messaged me and was like, I was able to like my friend was able to help with the laptop, but I can only send you $50. And at this point,
Wait, I want to pause for a second.
Okay.
You sent him home with this computer
that's
and
yes.
no payment?
Yeah, that is the part of the
What the
story.
fuck
I
freak
know,
are
I
you
know,
doing?
I know,
Stupid.
I know,
That
I
is
know.
stupid.
It was stupid, but I also was like, at this rate, actually, I just want this laptop out. Like, I don't want to like have to deal with.
But you had so many
Kiara,
inquiries, you
but
said.
I
you're-
know.
And he only sent you 50, you put it on for 75.
Well, no, this is what he said. He was like, I'll only send you 50. And I was like, whatever. He ends up sending me the full 75.
Okay.
And so I was
As
like,
he should, yeah.
as he should. But I was like, okay. And this man had the weirdest alias name on Cash App, and I was like, is this man about to steal my identity? Because he did ask for Zelle, and I was like, that's no, because it's like your phone number. So I said, I only take forms of payment via Cash App because I don't know. I figured if anyone was gonna like try to like scam me, Cash App would be the least likely. I don't know why. I'm fine to this day.
I don't know if I agree with that.
I literally
but
actually would choose Cash
Really?
App last of everything.
I would choose Cash App last.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
What would you use
100%
first?
Venmo.
Venmo.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
he didn't have Venmo. Go figure.
I would
That's a
I would do
flag.
Venmo, and then I would do Zelle. Like, I don't think Zelle's that weird.
Okay.
I've never heard of Zelle.
It's
What?
like directly from your bank account. Like,
Okay.
so
It's so nice. Like you get
Oh.
it, yeah, instantaneously. So there's
That's
no delay.
nice.
But anyways, in the end, I got the 75, and it's fine. But this man gave me a hug, complimented my nails, and thought we were gonna go on a
No.
date. And then I just like kind of like archived, and that's about
Mm-mm.
it because I was
so
like, this is
weird.
not.
Did
the
you like
vibe.
drive around before you headed home?
I did. I like waited
Yeah.
in my car till I knew he was gone, and then I like went past where I normally do just in
Yeah,
case
that's
because I'm like,
good.
I do
Good
not.
call.
I also was like, if he couldn't figure out and he wants to meet back up at that rate, I would be like, just keep it because I don't want. Like, what if you put something in the laptop that would like
Ooh, like a
be
name
like,
cam.
yeah. So I was like, this is no. So it's very odd, but again, in the end, got my 75. I'm gonna actually look on Cash App what his name was because it was kind of like a Joe. What is that called?
Joe Schmo.
Like
No.
John Smith.
Yeah, like a John Smith.
Like
It
a
was something
very
like that. Very
classic.
You know,
Yes.
some of these situations you tell us about, Kira, I just think to myself, could have we probably avoided that? And the answer is probably yes.
And the
But
answer is
this
probably
definitely
yes.
somehow we're still in it, and I just don't understand how you just kind of continue to
I
let
know.
yourself.
Here's the thing. I had my location at, at some level I was like, at least I'm in the public. My location is on. And this is maybe a dumb idea. It's better than the time before that somebody wanted to buy it and he literally had like devil signs on his Instagram and like a Chucky doll and like
Stop
literally
it.
I was like,
No.
this guy's demonic. I'm not meeting up with this
No.
guy who's literally he's like anything that resembles like demons and witchcraft and whatever I will take. And I was like, nah.
What?
That is a
Nara.
no. So okay, this is what it is. It wasn't John Smith, but it was okay, you're gonna laugh at the name, but I looked it up and there's like 20 bajillion people named this. Bowden Boyko. This, like how to spell like that.
Wooden Boyko.
But it was so weird because I looked him up and there's so many people. So it must be like the John Smith of
Wherever
whatever.
he's from that you can't do the
wherever he's
accent.
from.
Interesting.
Correct.
Okay.
But I'm alive and I'm fine and hopefully not
And
being
you have
tracked.
you have your $75. So
And I have it. That's the main win. I have
There
my
you go.
$75. So
wow, crazy.
yeah.
Hello, you guys, and welcome to It's Been Forever podcast. My name is Casey,
I'm Kiera.
And I'm Meredith.
and we are so excited to be with you today. So we have a lot to discuss. A lot has happened. I feel like 2025 has already been like
It's been
insane.
wild.
It's been insane.
Yeah.
So we are recording this on the 20th of January. TikTok was supposedly banned yesterday, but it's not.
Yeah.
It was banned
question
for, like,
mark.
A minute.
It was a dark 12 hours, let me tell you.
So I sent them a video from SpongeBob where SpongeBob and Patrick get in trouble and they have to go to jail, and they say,
like, steal
you
a
can't do
balloon
the
or something."
crime, or you can't do the time, don't do the crime. They throw them in jail, and then about 5 seconds later, then they let them right back out of jail.
Okay,
and that
time's up.
literally is exactly, I feel like, what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like, I was a bit emotional. I didn't cry, but I
Oh.
thought about being emotional, and I was like,
Yeah.
guys, where am I gonna doom scroll at the end of the night? But I was like, maybe this is good for me, and like blah blah blah.
On Saturday, I like saved a bunch of my like favorites. Like I was
Yeah,
going
yeah,
through my liked and my saved ones and like downloading them onto my phone because I was like, I have to be able to watch
Mm,
this specific clip of Taylor Swift singing Folklore, you know?
right, right. And I had all my sourdough stuff on there, and I
Oh,
was like really
yeah.
distraught because like I follow Sourdough Mom, and she's taught me a lot.
Right.
So I was just like, this is really sad. And then all the big influencers on TikTok started revealing all their secrets, and now
That
now they
was
look
the
like idiots.
best part.
That
Oh
was
so
my gosh.
so
That might have
funny.
been-
Yes.
That was
Honestly, kind of embarrassing though to like come
Really
back the next day and be
embarrassing.
like, "Oh, I just exposed this huge part of my life and I'm
Yeah.
back."
Yeah.
Like this one girl apparently like confessed that she didn't end up doing like any of the workouts that she like
yeah.
told her
And she got
post.
a BBL instead.
That's
It's
crazy.
People are just
like insane. Like keep some things like
Wait,
take
what's a
to your
BBL?
grave.
Mm-hmm. A Brazilian butt lift, like plastic
Oh,
surgery.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So
I-
anyway,
No, I thought it was so interesting too because one of my intern friends was here this weekend. We were like all on our phone at the same time. It was like, oh, I can't, the like, oh, can't
Mhm.
scroll. Oh my gosh,
started
wait,
with
is
the
it real? Is it real?
comments, and then it started with
Oh
likes,
my
and it
gosh.
was just crazy.
But I had a feeling. I was like, it's gonna be. I did not think it was gonna be 12 hours. I thought it was gonna be like 2 weeks or something. But I was like, it's not gone forever. And I
No.
knew it wasn't going to be. But the fact that literally like the next morning, I was like, I'm just gonna check back
Yeah.
back so
Yeah.
fast.
It
I
was
mean, it was like a
crazy.
long 12 hours.
It
was
felt
but-
longer than it was, but
yeah, it was fun to get back on right away because it was like everything was being posted like 14 minutes ago, 10
Right.
seconds ago.
Mhm.
And like the likes on everything was so minimal compared to what
Yeah.
they usually are. Like I felt like an insider.
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Like, oh, we're family. This is
So-
an
Yeah.
intimate community.
The funniest thing is like I've been referring to like TikTok as like when I tell Bryce about it because he doesn't have TikTok, I'll say like, well, yeah, we decided that, and then like we're gonna, and he goes, what is this like? You guys are all collective unit, and I was like, yeah, kind of. I don't
Me
know
and the
how else
TikTok
to
community.
I don't know how else to describe it. We're just kind of a family. But one of the solutions that people had was to go to Red Note or the Little Red Book, which is a Chinese app. And I did.
Communist Manifesto.
And I
No,
did.
literally.
And I did. And it's actually zero communist. It's zero anything weird. It's beautiful. And I felt so
Aw.
peaceful on that app. I don't know if I'm leaving.
Oh,
I don't think I'm
I don't know if
leaving. And
I've never seen what the app like.
okay, you guys
logo
would
looks like.
actually low key love it. Well, it's all in Chinese, so I also couldn't explain it to you. It's just red with Chinese words. But I'll show you through the screen because I think
love
it's
it.
important. It looks like this.
Love it.
Okay.
I don't know. It's just a red tile with words in it.
I was looking directly into Mira's eyes the whole time. I'm
yeah,
not-
Okay.
also looking at Mira. so
Okay, well,
your
that's
background.
okay. They post their daily lives. So somebody that I follow, does little watercolor paintings
Oh.
on a mini
Cute.
book, and he gets his water from the river. Like, are you
Stop.
kidding me?
What the
and
heck?
then-
That's so cool.
And then there'll be people who show you what they get at 7-Eleven, and 7-Elevens in Asia are insane, you guys.
Oh.
Oh.
And then they like watch me redo my apartment. And it is literally the coolest app ever. I've been thoroughly enjoying myself.
I think we're gonna hit a new era of influencers. You know, like
Okay.
Yeah.
once TikTok kind of took off, there were like so many influencers that were
Yeah.
became TikTok famous. Now I think in the next year we're gonna get a new wave of them that are
Which
from
is
Red
actually
Note.
kind of fun. Which is actually
like
kind
and
of fun.
honestly, Casey, start grinding. You could do
Oh,
it.
okay. Okay.
No, that is
I-
actually
No,
really
legit.
true.
Okay, I'll grind.
I think this is probably the perfect time as well to get on in on the beginning.
Yes.
You just have to post like probably like every day
Because
for
right
months.
now on if you would start right now on like TikTok or Instagram to be a big influencer, the market is saturated.
The market is
Red Note,
saturated.
It's
Yeah.
not.
You're
It's
right.
fresh.
And actually, there was a lot of Chinese people. They're like teaching you how to speak Chinese. It's really sweet.
Oh, that's
They'll have
cool.
like lives of like, come to my class to learn how to speak Chinese. But they're like, come to Red Note and you can become famous in China, which is really a lot of people. So you will be very famous. It's just on
I
the other
like
side of the
that.
world.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But honestly, I think you guys should get it. It's really, really fun.
I'm downloading it right now.
Very, very cool. I've been enjoying it. So, and also, listener, if you're like really concerned, like, oh my gosh, they're gonna steal our data.
They already are. So
they already are. And then
don't be alarmed.
And then secondly, someone translated their terms of service and stuff like that into English. Sweetest terms of service I've ever read in my life. Literally, so
you read it all?
Yeah, she read the whole thing. So I sat there with her and listened.
Oh wow.
So wholesome. And it was like, and if you're wealthy, like try not to flaunt your wealth. Like this is a creative space for everyone. Don't let anyone feel uncomfortable.
So completely opposite of America.
Exactly.
So sweet.
Yeah. So I've been really enjoying it. And like there'll be people in the countryside making homemade food and like literally
needs
like
to be you
harvesting their gardens. And I'm just having the time of my life. So if you're thinking about going to Red Note, honestly, you spend some time over there and it's like, wow, Americans are so obnoxious.
Oh,
so this is funny. America tried to get rid of one social media app, and now we have 2.
Yeah,
like pretty much.
Instead of deleting one from my phone, I just downloaded another, and I'm still going to use the one that was there. Yeah.
Also, if you delete TikTok right now, you can't get it back on your phone because it's not in the App Store right now. So
that part, that's kind of hilarious. I saw people like were doing that. We're like, I guess I'm going to delete it. Came back. Can't get it.
And now they can't get on TikTok. It's so funny.
I will say, did you feel a little like it was a little eerie though coming back?
Totally.
For some reason.
Totally.
Did you see the video that I sent you? Minus the ending. Sorry about the ending. But
no, yeah, that was
to be
funny.
Honest, I'm not really sure. You might need to explain it. But
so there's a video of this girl that was like, I kind of feel like my child got kidnapped.
Yes.
And was gone overnight. And then I like just went and like picked her up and like I don't know who she was with. I don't know where she was. And like she's different.
Yeah.
Like there's something sinister here,
there's something sinister about it.
Yeah.
And I do really kind of feel like it is like, I mean, like it's going to, like after a couple of days, it's going to feel like nothing ever happened.
Yeah.
But like the quality was a little bad. Like it was kind of glitching.
It was
in weird parts. Like I was like, this isn't the TikTok that I know, but okay, I guess it's going to be fine.
Yeah, it was bizarre.
I literally was thinking, I was like, I guess I'm going to rearrange my room. I'm going to go through everything that I ever own. I have so much time on my hands.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Nope. Now I'm back.
You still could.
I
could.
No, I mean, yeah.
But TikTok.
Yeah.
No, I think that's it. The exact video that I saw. Just something eerie about it. But you know, like I said, they're already taking our information. So here we are.
It doesn't even matter.
Yeah. No.
Anyway, Taylor Swift didn't get named in the Justin Baldoni lawsuit, but she's kind of alluded to being in it. Did you hear about that?
No. Tell us.
Is that with the dragons?
Maybe, but there's like one that's very like, oh, that's super Taylor.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if you guys have been following up with the whole drama of everything, how Taylor like filed a complaint about him and then he countersued and then
Taylor or Blake?
Blake.
Oh, you said Taylor.
Sorry, Blake. And then she
say.
like countersued, but then he like basically like countersued and was like, no, you're insane. And Blake's actually crazy, you guys. So,
I can, yeah.
She was basically trying to follow a method that one of her high-profile friends taught her, which is the social media use of crumbs, where you do something, but not enough to have them get the whole story, but just enough to keep the fans wanting more and trying to guess what it is. And so she isn't explicitly named in the lawsuit, but that was basically
that's it. Yeah,
that's your friend Taylor Swift. So when it came to unfollowing Justin on social media and stuff like that,
wait, who did?
Blake and the
everyone, the entire
cast.
Yeah,
trying to allude that like he did something really bad. It was the crumbs, and she learned that from her high-profile friend who was not named, but
high-profile friend. Okay, so Taylor Swift.
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah, I mean, she's the queen of crumbs.
Yeah,
right.
She's Gretel herself.
She's Gretel.
I did finally watch the movie. It ends.
Oh,
with
you
us.
did? How was it?
I finally did. Actually, really good.
Yeah.
I didn't read the book or anything, so I was kind of going in blind. I knew a little bit about what it was about, but actually, really well done movie. I thought.
I'm curious how his cut would have been, because it wasn't even his cut at the end of it. So I'm so
it was
curious.
his cut.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah. No, they wanted. Yes. I swear, I promise you it was.
I listened to the whole lawsuit. It's a partly his,
what do you mean
partly
you
hers.
To the lawsuit?
Someone read the entire lawsuit, so it's partially his cut, partially Blake's.
I thought she suggested it, and then they said like the other producers were like, no.
She
so this
pretty
is what
much
the last
took
scene?
entire control over everything, and she also uninvited him from the premiere. So he wasn't allowed to go and watch. Premiere. He had to go in separate and go to a separate theater, and he wasn't allowed to even see Blake.
Weird.
But like, why?
Because she's crazy.
I don't know. I feel very strongly about. I don't know if it's entirely her. I'm not.
Girl,
I'm not
you gotta
her.
listen.
No, I know. I'm not defending her, but I just think we've been clowned on both sides. Like, at first it was like, oh, he's the worst, she's the worst, he's the worst, she's the worst, and I think can't they both be just terrible people? Like, I think they're both just like rich celebrities who like are greedy and want the credit. You know what I mean? Like, I agree that she's bad, but I think he probably isn't great either. I don't know.
I think you should read the lawsuit, or at least like listen to somebody tell you about it.
Here's the thing: it's so long. I don't know what's happening because every time I start the videos that you send, and then they're just so long. I need to
actually listen to them. You guys are so good,
but they're just so long. I need the TLDR.
Put it on 2x speed.
There's so much negative happening in the world right now that this is not where I want to spend my energy.
What do you mean? Like, there's nothing negative. Everything's great.
Everything's great. Everything's fine.
Okay, so today, you guys, we want to go back to a simpler time, and we're going to talk about some of our favorite nostalgic things from when we were growing up. Now, we were born in the 90s, late 90s for some of us.
For some of you, late 90s. For some of us, mid 90s.
Yeah.
I couldn't be more mid.
Yeah.
More mid.
And so we went to elementary school. We started elementary school in like 2002, I think.
Wow, I'm so bad. I think 2000 I was in kindergarten. So yeah.
No, you weren't in school in 2000.
No, preschool.
No.
I was in kindergarten when 9/11 happened.
Yeah.
I
was in kindergarten too then. We're all the same age, you guys, and we were in the same grade. So if one of us did something,
we were in preschool. We started preschool in the year 2000.
If you went to preschool, I didn't went to preschool personally. And I think I'm okay.
Okay,
I think I'm all right.
Okay, I don't know. Crazy.
That kind of used to be a big thing. It was like, your kid didn't go to preschool, they're gonna be stupid. Are you sure? Are you sure that?
Or maybe they're just so smart.
3-year-old preschool.
Yeah, they got preschool for out of the womb now.
For days. Yeah.
Anyway, so we just want to come before you guys today and just really think about some simpler early 2000s times, because even though we are 90s babies, quoting, I don't remember anything until like first grade. I barely remember kindergarten.
I feel like I remember things from pictures, which isn't really
Yes,
remembering.
no,
I know,
totally.
but it's like,
Totally.
oh yeah, back
in
1999. I'm like, yeah.
Like, do you remember because like apparently I went to Washington D.C. This was before I was in school, and I like to pretend that I remember. I don't remember. I have no clue.
But I do like thinking back to the simpler of days.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we are just going to present some of our fond memories, and we hope that you will come with us. And maybe they still do some of this stuff today, but
I did have that moment too where I'm like, what if all of these things are still happening?
Yeah.
I honestly
you don't do them. So
right.
No.
So
also the last time I talked to an elementary school student has been so long.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have no frame of reference.
Yeah.
But I'm excited. Okay. You go?
Sure. Okay, I can start us off. So I was a big PE girl. I don't know about you guys. I would coordinate my outfits. Subject? Yeah, probably. I would coordinate my outfits on PE days to make sure I had the most movable outfit, so I could really, be PE to the full extent. You know, the girls that would wear skirts to school one day or whatever. They didn't have tennis shoes. Like, that was never me. I wasn't gonna get caught not ready for a solid PE day. So when I think of PE, there's some of my favorite times include juggling curriculum, We did a flashlight tag curriculum, which was super fun. But one of my favorite things was scooter chairs. And sitting on them, and they're all like those like weird colored primary colors.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's primary colors.
And then you had we played like not tag. What's the game called? You know, where someone's in the middle and then you have to go from like scoot from one side to the other side.
Like sardines?
Sardines, sure. I don't know.
Sardines.
So you're scooting from one end to the other end and you try not to get tagged and then you're just on the scooter and you know, you roll over your fingers a million times, but it's really a blast. And
it really is rough on the fingers.
It is rough on the fingers.
Those scooters.
But just PE in the early 2000s, I just don't think there's anything quite like it. And
no.
Oh
my gosh, wait, speaking of PE, I just thought of something super random that we did called the sock hop. Did you guys ever do?
No.
The sock hop. Oh man, it was
Did you go to school like at the school that Grease was filmed at?
Lols. What is the sock hop? I'm actually going to ask.
Are you Googling what it is?
I actually need to.
You had a memory of it. You're supposed to tell us.
Well, it's more like it's more of a dance. But for like elementary school. But like I also don't remember the like details. I did go to public elementary school.
Oh, okay.
But it was always in the gym. That's why I had a flashback. It was like the lights were down. It was like it was like your 5th grade. So it's not like anything crazy, but it was actually, that's exactly what it says. A sock hop was a type of informal dance event popular in the United States in the 50s and 60s. LOL.
And apparently
we would wear, actually, yes. Okay. So we would wear poodle skirts, cardigan scarf. It would be like, it would be kind of like Grease. So I actually had a poodle skirt. And I used it for like Halloween for the next like 10 years.
Wait, I wore that in college.
Yeah, that exact one. Legit.
Yeah. Okay, so I basically went to the sock hop.
So you went to the sock hop too.
Okay.
But it was like, just like a fun like social thing. And, you know, the lights were down. Like you wore your little poodle skirts. And anyways, I had a little moment.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
When you know what we didn't do in the Mennonite school?
Dance.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because it could lead to sex.
Yep.
Okay. I have one that I think will be a good memory for us all.
Okay.
We're starting off just strong with overhead projectors. I feel like when you know that teacher rolls out like either the TV because you know it's going to be a good day or the overhead projector, I just like I can see the marker.
I can smell the light bulb.
I can smell the aroma and like where you like kind of have to like push it closer and you're like, oh man, like what is the how big, how small? Like it needs to be the perfect distance to be like
Can you guys see that in the back? Yes.
Right. And then you'd ask and be like, oh, we need to do this math problem and here's like the laminated sheet and all the things.
And then you like crank and then you like crank the sheet.
Yes.
Did you
that takes me back.
When you were teaching?
Huh? When I was teaching?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, well, why does it stress you out?
Oh, because I knew we had to like do math problems and stuff. And like you had to like come up and write the answer on it, you know?
That's true.
Which was fun, but then you didn't know the answer.
That. Oh, I love doing it. I was like, I don't care. I'm going to do shadow puppets up here while I have my bow.
I mainly was like, look at my handwriting. I want my handwriting to be so nice.
I mean, I learned how to do cursive on that thing. Like, I learned how to do everything on that overhead projector. Wow. I hadn't thought about that in years.
Yeah, that's a good
we actually used an overhead projector at my church for a while.
Actually,
yes.
Us too, to be honest.
Before we got like the legit projector that's
which makes me think like how did they
all those words?
Did they print on?
I don't know. Well, you needed a special kind of paper.
Yeah.
I don't know how they did it. I don't know.
Interesting.
But I remember I helped somebody. And we had a big binder of all of these songs.
Wow.
Oh.
And you would be in charge of like moving them. Oh my word, moving the words so people could see. That is crazy.
And all I would think about was the person's hand. I just saw the person's hand on the going down.
Yeah. Or sometimes I'm like, your hand's there too early. Move your hand.
Yeah.
We still have like a whole verse still before we need you to move it. Yes. Oh my word. That's so funny.
Yuck.
Wow, Kira, thank you.
Yeah. I mean, you're welcome.
Yes, thanks,
that Keek. I could provide that for you.
Okay, I went more the route of like pop culture-y things were happening at that time.
Okay.
And so one thing that I think needs to be brought back is the era of Club Penguin.
Wow.
Club Penguin and Webkinz.
Webkinz. I was a big Webkinz girl.
Yeah.
I never had the pleasure, but I heard really good things about it. I mean, you had to pay for those things. Yeah, right.
Yeah. Like $10.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. But Club Penguin was free.
Club Penguin was
for
free, and it was
people
awesome.
that had their scarves on and stuff. I was like,
yes.
How'd you get a hold of your parents' credit card?
Rich kids.
Yes.
Yeah, you could like pay for like extra perks. Man, I was deep diving it before this of like just trying to remember all the things. And what were the little pets called? Fluffies.
Yes.
Those little pom pom things you could have.
Yes.
And remember they had the little like secret agents games you could play and try to solve mysteries.
And like railroad mines too.
Yes.
And then oh my gosh. Yeah. And then
so
the dance
good.
and then the dancing club that you could go to. Kind of like a modern day sock hop, one might say.
A modern day sock hop. Correct. Yes.
I'm more quiet on this one because I didn't really like Club Penguin wasn't so much. I didn't do that.
It wasn't your jam.
That wasn't my jam.
I loved Club, and you could chat
definitely
with people
Webkinz,
too.
but
I loved doing that. I always tried to flirt. I was like, I'm gonna find my husband.
100%. You'd be
in
like
4th grade.
I remember you'd run around and you'd say, "Who wants to be in a relationship?" That's what you would run around and say. Who wants to be in a relationship? And you didn't know who this penguin was. You didn't know if it was a guy or a girl.
Could have been a 50-year-old man.
You just get in a relationship with the penguin. But their guidelines were always really strict. There was some like you'd get in trouble real quick if you said something.
Yes.
I did want to show my niece the beauty of Club Penguin. So in 2020, when we were in lockdown, I re-got Club Penguin and I met somebody on there, and then that's when TikTok was just kind of like 2020. So then we followed each other on TikTok.
Stop.
Get out.
Club Penguin.
Wow, so you're in a relationship from Club Penguin?
No, we weren't in a relationship. We were just hanging out. Like I was like, hey, do you want to come to my igloo?
Come over to my igloo. Stop. That's so funny.
And then I was like, I have a confession. I'm 23. And they're like, we're 20. And so it was like, oh, okay, good.
Cute.
We're both
okay.
Was it on Nintendo DS?
No, it's like a computer
it was on
game.
Your computer.
Like you could go. I'm gonna play
on
after
your
this.
desktop.
I'm literally gonna go play it after this.
Yeah.
Well, now I want to play.
My username was Pepsi.
I think they closed it.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
That's not funny.
I did see something that there is like some people who made like an offshoot of it, like an off brand, but the original is gone.
I'm looking.
I think Webkinz is still there.
Oh my gosh. You have to download it now.
Yeah.
This is horrible.
Yeah, new Club Penguin. Yeah.
The animation still looks the same, kind of, but oh man, that's so sad.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm glad I played it one more time in 2020.
There you go.
The fact that you followed each other on TikTok, that's
really funny.
amazing.
I know. I could totally like shout her out right now, but I probably shouldn't because that's embarrassing that we both were on TikTok. Anyway, or I mean, Club Penguin. Probably, I don't know. Probably both, honestly. Okay, guys. You're either going to know what I'm talking about or you're not, okay? If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't, okay? Jelly shoes?
I have a vision in my head, and I think it's the same.
Yes.
Like they're sandals.
Yes. And they have sparkles, and they're like clear, and they're like so easy to slip on. It's so cute.
You know, they're still. I find
they're like still out there now.
They're still out there.
Yes.
Every couple months, if I'm thrifting, I'll see like little girl jelly shoes, and I'm like, wait, that's actually so cute, and I think I need to buy them for my niece.
I mean, Mira will be getting a pair of jelly shoes this summer,
as she should.
For sure. They're so fun, and like they come in so many fun colors, and they're all sparkly.
Yeah.
And
are they comfy?
You know,
I literally
I'm not
don't even
sure.
remember.
I don't know.
I mean,
they look like they wouldn't be for sure. They look like they would hurt your feet.
You know, maybe, but I don't know. I have no frame of reference as an adult, and as a kid, you know, you just don't care. You just run around.
Yeah.
Jelly sandals.
Yeah. Maybe I should get a pair. Should I get a pair? Maybe Mira and I can get matching jelly shoes.
Oh my god!
That could be
you can get some from Temu right now for a low price of $7.49.
Maybe not that, but I will look around.
100% off. Temu just told me
Timu, what the heck?
Timu's forcing me to spin this, and it says 100% off. I'm gonna see what all I can get. This
No.
feels like a scam.
It is a scam. Get away.
Think of the children in
those
the factories.
poor workers that are making your $7.99
They're
100% off jellies.
I know. Well, I wanted to show you which one.
100% off. It's
I wanted to
great.
show you the exact ones that I had, but it's too late.
That's so funny.
That's fine.
It's too late. That was a
Okay.
good one though.
Thank you.
Okay. I don't know if this is just a me issue or everyone had this, but this takes me back. Was sticker albums, I guess I would call it. Literally, I would just get a spiral notebook and I would put stickers in it. I had like thick notebooks and I would literally just, okay, I'm the only one. Okay, great.
Well, I had like the notepad of stickers, but I did not just transfer them from the sticker pad to another.
I
notebook.
transferred them from
Did you?
to the notebook. No,
That's
like no
exclusive
purpose
to
behind them.
Kiara.
And I would literally like doodle around them. I don't know what kind of
Gosh.
disorder this is, but I would just like doodle like around them, just like right like in the crevices so that it was like perfect. And then I would put all of the stickers on there. And I probably had like 10 of them, just sticker notebooks, sticker diaries, if you will.
Okay,
Wow.
so talking about Red Note, since we're talking about it,
Okay.
there was literally an account that I saw where someone was doing that, but like an adult version and organizing like a living room with like different like
Oh.
here's a couch and like a plant in the corner and like you would like that.
Huh.
I think
send
I
it
would
to
really
you.
enjoy that. Please do.
It's an
Can
adult
you-
version of your obsession as a kid.
Okay. Honestly, yes, please. I would love that.
Okay.
I think I like the feeling, and like some of them were like the puff ones, so it like felt
I
really
do know what you're
cool.
talking
about.
You
Yeah.
know,
Totally.
so it would make the notebook like again, it was like thick because they weren't all 2D, but it was so fun. And then I would just like look back in my notebook of all the stickers I ever got.
So it's just a
That's
notebook
funny.
full of stickers.
Correct.
That could
Okay.
have been in
Just-
that. Okay.
I just want to know, am I the only one out there? If this is you, please email us at itsbeenforeverpod@gmail.com. Would love to know I'm not the only one in that. Maybe this is a siloed experience,
I love it.
which is fine.
Okay. Compact Polly Pockets.
Shut up.
Not just like the
Compact.
Polly Pockets that they have today, but
Polly.
the tiny little ones that are in the like little case that you open and close, you know?
Holly, gosh.
Oh, okay. Yes.
You
I
have
need to, I
those?
need to
Yes.
see
Yes,
the...
it's coming. It's coming.
Which
it's coming. It's
they
coming.
are a choking hazard, so it's
Oh,
important that they
100%.
don't.
Yes.
But I
Hold it
have
up,
the like
hold it up.
tiny little
Okay.
ones. Yeah. No, can
Or,
you
like,
hold it up?
yeah,
for a
like-
Well, yes. No, I'm finding an image.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
Oh,
it's
okay.
loading.
They're just admiring.
I know you're
it.
like,
No,
yeah,
no,
you got
no.
it, and like didn't show us. I
I
think.
don't know if that's the best one, but
Oh
Yes!
yes! Oh my god!
something like that. Oh, that's a good one.
I think there's
Oh my
something
gosh, I forgot about that.
psychologically about, or not psychologically, developmentally about like the tiny, like as a kid, your fine motor skills are still not great, so
Totally.
you had to really focus to
Yeah.
play with them. I
Yeah.
think that was the beauty of Polly Pockets. Versus now they're just normal dolls,
right.
and there's a million different kinds of dolls.
Yeah.
This was
Right.
unique. They're called Polly Pocket because they fit in your pocket.
I do love the
Um,
Polly Pocket.
Did you guys chew on the clothes?
Absolutely.
Okay. Just
Actually,
making
do you want to
sure.
hear something kind of weird?
Ew, what'd you do?
I'm scared.
Okay.
You
No.
ate
No. Weird in the sense of like in my house, germs were really bad.
Okay.
You washed your hands immediately when you came home.
Okay.
Like you borderline like take a bath right away type
Okay.
of germs are bad. And so I just had it in my head of like when things come home from the store, they're dirty. So I would take the clothes off of the Polly Pockets and I would wash them all. Because
the rubber clothes.
the rubber clothes, I would wash them with like dish soap, you know?
Okay.
And then they would always lose their slipperiness.
Oh man, that's the best part.
I
like
know.
and
So
put it
they
in your
were-
mouth like.
Oh, so they were so hard to get on and off because they didn't have the slip on them anymore. They were just like
Oh.
Your
silicone. you
mom's
know?
like, "Why are you taking off the clothes?" You're like, "I'm just gotta
I'm
wash
like, well,
them."
when we bring clothes home from the store, we wash them. So I'm doing it with my Polly Pockets clothes.
That's actually kind of
The
like
logic was
sweet.
there
The
for a
logic was
kid.
there.
Yeah.
It was like wanting to like take care of Polly, you know? But it was just really hard to change her.
Oh my
Did you
gosh, I
guys-
think I had this exact outfit. This green one.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And the dress above it. And the dress above it.
The dress. Okay, guys, we're gonna put screenshots on our Instagram story because
guys, I want to buy some right now.
Wait, you need to get some
they don't
for
make
your
them
babies.
the same anymore. They don't make rubber. They only do plastic magnetic snaps.
I'm finding them on eBay.
Oh my god!
I think this whole set.
Noah has been in a phase of buying. You guys are gonna think this is so lame because it is. He's been in a phase of buying Halo figurines off of eBay because there's like this thing about they're not making them anymore. So now a bunch of collectors are trying to get them, and they're like valuable. I say with air quotes.
Sure.
So I'm like, honestly, if he's buying those, I'm gonna buy some Polly Pockets.
That is so
for sure,
funny.
And put them on a display.
Oh man, I love Polly Pockets. Okay,
wow.
So this is gonna kind of take me into my next one, but I'm also gonna like kind of steal yours a little bit. So, playing on the Polly Pockets website, which is Polly. So that was like when you first went on to pollypockets.com. That was the song that played, and it was the best website ever. Barbie was also a lot of fun. I also had fun on Barbie. But just the general sense of having a home computer. Like a desktop. Like just
that's a good one.
Home, like it's over in a room or it's like in the corner. Like, and it was like, that was the computer that the entire family used. And it was like, I'm going to go home after school today and I'm going to go play Polly Pockets on the computer. Like it was like a thing.
I want to go back to that day.
And it was
time.
Just so much fun. And just
it was just so good.
When you came home from school and you needed to figure out a Facebook post.
Right. Which apparently I did all the time as we found out. But I just like being like, we called it our computer room. And it was just like a small little room and it had coats in there. And our deep freezer, and then the computer, and
so funny.
And that's where I would go play Polly Pockets. And it was like the world was just simple.
It was just simple at that time.
Did you guys ever play Postopia too?
No.
Okay, or Millsbury.
Mm-mm.
Dang. Okay.
I played Madeline.
I didn't.
Did you play backyard sports, backyard baseball, or backyard? Okay,
that's what website is that?
It's actually that was a computer game.
Oh,
you'd have to actually buy a physical
backyard
computer
sport.
game.
Oh,
that was a lot of fun.
I thought you were making fun of me for playing on the computer and asking if I played outside.
No, it's literally a computer game.
Have you ever touched grass?
That's exactly what I thought. Yeah.
No. She's like germ poo. I'm not going outside. I know you live on a dairy farm, but like.
No, there's literally a game called Backyard.
I know I didn't really have friends.
No.
No.
There's literally a game called Backyard Sports, and it was baseball and football. And okay.
No. Oh, that's funny.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
I'm trying to remember the other like games. Like games. Now it's like fun as an adult to go to like an arcade game bar or something and be like so nostalgic, and it's like no, this is like actually what we would play. I literally went to one a couple days ago and they were playing Mario Kart. It was like all of the things and it was so fun. I'm like this is what adults now in their like 20s 30s millennials do to tap back into that. But anyway, okay, the next one that I have is a specific feeling, and you are going to know this feeling if you are a 90s kid. When you're scooting, like you're on your Razor scooter down the drive and you're trying to get off of it and it like hits your ankle and it hurts so effing bad.
You want to bring back?
Maybe not, but like the idea of like scootering to your friend's house, at least that's what I would do. I lived in a neighborhood and so I just had so much fun, and my driveway was like kind of slanted, so it was so fun to go up and down. But like you're right, maybe not bringing back that feling, but it's still
the feeling of like trying to get off of it and being like
yeah, being like I don't know how to stop it.
Go into the
and
grass.
sometimes you would just like leave it be and you're like I'm just getting off of this.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean when it like hits your ankle, like right on that bone.
I never had one because I grew up on a gravel road and we did not have any.
It's true.
Can you imagine a razor scooter could never on the gravel road?
You need a thick wheel for that.
My cousins got one for Christmas and they had a really nice driveway. So I remember riding it on there for the first time, and I didn't realize it's really important to wear shoes when you wear this. Because I was braking as I was going down the hill, and I literally burned the bottom of my foot because there was so much heat coming from the brake.
Oh, I can only imagine.
And I didn't know you guys, and I was like, I was like, ow, why is this burning? And then I couldn't slow down, and then I'm going down this hill, and I was like, I'm gonna die. And then I was like, bail. And then I hated it ever since. So
that's so funny. Yeah,
no, it's not.
That is a unique experience if you don't know how to ride a scooter.
Oh, that's so funny.
It literally hurts so bad.
Like can't walk the next day. What happened?
Yeah.
Riding a scooter.
What's wrong with your foot? I burned it on the scooter.
I have 3rd-degree burns from my cousin's racer scooter. Oh, and also I broke my arm because I couldn't stop.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's really funny.
Yeah, anyway.
Okay, this one is kind of bad. This one's bad.
Okay.
This one should not have been a memory from well, I guess it would have been like middle school-ish. Like 2007 to 2009 was when this show was in production. The era of like MTV reality shows like Rock of Love, Flavor of Love, like those like that are just really trashy versions of The Bachelor, where these girls are literally like ripping each other's hair out over this rock star that
That's
is just
ugly and like
ugly.
disgusting.
But
I had to like
so
watch MTV
awesome.
like on the DL.
Oh,
like I had to like
I was like,
okay,
okay,
MTV
I
for
have
like
30
in the
minutes.
corner.
My mom's not home. I have 30 minutes. I can quick put the like whatever they have on.
Yes. There was even a show. I actually did a deep dive. I found it. I found it, but I forget the name. It's Megan Wants a Millionaire. Do you guys remember that show?
No.
Megan Wants a Millionaire. I think it was on VH1. And
that was another good one.
That was another good one. It got canceled because while it was being aired, one of the contestants got arrested for murdering his wife.
Get out.
Okay.
Yes.
That's the kind of stuff that we were watching back in the day, you guys.
That's what we were watching, you guys. But honestly, and also I kind of miss the like. There was something exhilarating about watching something like a show that you knew you weren't allowed to watch.
Watching.
Yeah, there was that like independent, like I'm gonna do it. It was just really naughty, and Lainey will never act like that. But
no,
mine was
Mira.
Ridiculousness, and I'm like, it's just like the stupidest.
Ridiculousness is even bad, and it's actually just honestly a horrible show because it's not fun.
I was gonna say it's not even that. It's not. It's not
just
even bad.
Critiquing TikToks.
Exactly.
Honestly,
is that what it is?
I mean, like the videos are essentially TikToks. They're short form comedy.
That is
short form entertainment. Yeah.
Back in the day when it was more just like YouTube and before, any of that kind of stuff. Okay, so this is gonna be our last round.
Okay.
My final one today, you guys, is just the feeling of celebrating a holiday during school, in elementary school specifically.
Yeah.
So like Christmas is coming up, and like we do like a Christmas chain of the days, and then like when it's like the day before Christmas break, you don't do anything. You don't do jack.
Yeah.
And then like on Valentine's Day specifically, making Valentine's boxes and then like bringing in the Valentines, and just like you're at school, but you're basically not even doing anything.
Yeah.
And just that feeling of just fully getting to embrace whatever that holiday is and not be worried about doing math. You know what I mean?
That's true. Yeah. And if your teacher was a good teacher and would like either like decorate or like make like little treats and stuff, like make it like blow it up out of proportion.
Yeah.
That was always fun.
And then if you got to watch a movie on top of that and eat lunch in your room, like eating, like everyone bring your tray to the classroom. We're eating lunch. So come on. That's so much fun. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wait, you unlocked a lot of memories.
Did I? Are you going to cry?
Maybe.
Aww.
I know. Okay,
Yeah.
my last one is an event, I guess. The Scholastic Book Fair.
Oh my
Ooh.
god!
You guys remember that?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. And just like all the little things that you would get. And like,
Yes.
I wasn't even like a big reader, but I was like, oh my gosh, I need to
No, but it was
be able to get all the things. And ours was in, maybe this was like common, but like the way that our library was like set up was just like so iconic with like tiered layers where like you could go and like sit and read. And I just remember like them just doing everything. It was just so fun back in that back in the era.
I bought a
when
spy
reading was
kit.
fun. Oh,
Spy kit.
Mm-hmm. And I had an invisible pen and then a light that you could.
oh,
That's yeah.
that's legit. I did have to look up like what were some of the like best things that you would buy, and none of them literally are ringing a bell. So I'm like, what did I even get? But like
They
some of
just
these
had
books,
fun little kits. I feel like.
yeah, kits, and then different like books that you were like, oh, I actually do want to like get that, like Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Like, okay, like maybe this is my time to get that, and now we can go over here in my corner. Oh, those erasers. Okay, this is like kind of a random tangent, but on your number 2 pencil, like the little like eraser that you could put on top of the eraser,
Yeah.
that was like a
Yes.
triangle.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I think I would get those at the book fair.
Yeah.
So much nostalgia.
Very
Yeah.
fun.
Like, look,
Um,
like you could just get that like whole pack.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yes.
Things
Mhm.
that.
I haven't thought about that in years. So.
No, me neither.
I never
Mine
was
kind of-
technically allowed to get a book, so maybe I'll let Mary get a book someday.
There we
Me
go.
neither. Yeah, I remember those just kind of made me sad because I'd go and I never got anything.
Yeah. I got
So-
the spy kit when I was in 5th
Well,
grade. I was allowed
That's
to.
really cool.
It was like, okay, this is all leading up to this one moment. You can pick
Yeah.
anything but one thing. And I chose a spy kit.
Wow.
Not an actual book. Of
No,
course.
why would I choose a book?
The toys that are there.
Right. Go for the toys over the book.
Mine kind of piggybacks off of that with books. I miss like story time. But like, do you remember like in those older grade, like in like 2nd grade, my teacher read through all of the Little House on the Prairie books.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I love those books.
And you know, so like you have lunch and you have recess, and then you come in and she says,
Mhm.
"All right, guys, find a spot on the floor and I'll read another chapter." Like
yes.
that. Oh, it's so fun. It's kind of the kid version of like each week there was a new episode of this show
Totally.
on. You know,
Totally.
Yeah.
it's like each day we read a new chapter, and then some days she'd say, "Do you think we should do another chapter?"
One more.
One more. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that was awesome. Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Man.
Wow.
It makes me wonder why I don't really read anymore, because I did
know.
love
LOL.
that.
I know.
You know?
It hurts my head.
Yeah. It takes so much time.
Personally,
Like when you're forced to do it and it was fun and like you were sitting with your friends, like
yeah.
there's something about that like moment. So maybe as an adult we need to have that. We need to have
oh my gosh,
somebody-
is that just an audiobook?
Shut up.
Are we freaking idiots? I think that's just an audiobook.
I'm actually dumb.
Need to
I'm
listen to
actually dumb.
audiobook.
So actually what I need to do is just an audiobook. But
Honestly,
you're
you know
still
what was
siloed.
missing? You know what was missing back then was the ×2 button. I want my teacher to read it in rapid speed.
Hey, you're taking too long, ma'am. I have 30 minutes. Can we wrap this
Mrs.
up?
Peachy, Mrs. Peachy 3rd grade, because there's 3 Mrs. Peachies at my school.
I had Mrs. Gingrich 3rd grade, and we had a Laura Ingalls Wilder day, and we all dressed up like Laura
Yes.
Ingalls, and we made like butter and bread, which is probably
Yes,
like, you know,
which
why
is
I'm-
exactly
Wow,
what
Casey,
I do
this
now.
is perfect for you.
just a little foreshadowing of my life.
Yeah.
We also read the Boxcart Children. Did you guys ever read
Oh, the
that?
Didn't
Boxcar
read that
Children.
one,
I
no.
remember that.
Yeah, that's a really good series.
You know what I did, and maybe this was more middle school, but looking back, I hand wove a basket, and also I made a jewelry box, like legit out of wood. Like there
Oh
were
my
things that I
word.
made back in like 6th grade that to the like right now couldn't tell you
like
how
in
to do
shop?
Couldn't tell
Like in
ya.
shop?
Like in a shop, yeah.
Yeah.
Like we, like,
I kinda
had a
did
little-
that too, actually.
It was like home ec.
Yeah.
Maybe
but
is that what it was called?
we had like ours was literally called shop, and we did like woodworking and a bunch of different stuff.
Okay,
That
okay.
was cool.
But like right now, couldn't even tell
Oh,
you
no.
how to do it. But
Could not tell
my mom
you.
actually used my basket. Shout out Yvonne. She used my basket that I made in like the 6th, 7th
That's
grade.
so cute.
She used it for Thanksgiving when I was down there. She put like bread in it, and I looked at that and I was like, did I make that? I was like, this is kind of random. She was like, she looked at the bottom of the basket and sure said Kiera Bedker. I was like,
Yes.
yep, that's me.
My mom still uses some of my pottery that I did in college.
Really?
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
Cute.
Yeah.
It's kind of wholesome when that
is.
happens.
Very
You're like, oh
wholesome.
wow, you actually like that.
Yeah.
But then sometimes I'm like, wait, that actually is kind of good.
Yeah.
Pat yourself on the back, girl.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
Mare.
For our Mare Brings on the Mood today, we're going to do something that could be really fun or it could be a huge flop.
Okay,
All right.
perfect.
Love it.
So what we're going to do is you both are going to say a word on the count of 3.
Okay.
Okay. And we are going to see how many tries it takes to get you
So we
guys
get
to
the right
the
word.
same
Oh,
I
word.
love
boy.
this.
Okay.
I love this.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Kiera,
Wait.
lock in.
Okay, well, wait. Can I ask a question?
Yes.
So, say we say a word. What is the goal? Is it like we have a connection then to what they said, and then we try to go from
Yeah.
there?
You have to
Okay.
get closer. Yes.
Got it,
Yes.
got it.
Okay,
Okay.
are you ready, Kiera?
I think so.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Okay.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3.
Plant.
Beanie.
Beanie and plant. Okay.
Okay. Do you have it? Do you have it? Do you have it? Get there. Got it?
I mean, I'm
don't pressure.
somewhere.
It's okay. It's okay.
You're
I'm
there?
somewhere.
Okay, ready? We can do it.
1, 2, 3.
Pot.
Brown.
Okay. No, we can do it. I'm
Okay.
ready.
Okay. Wait.
I'm
Let me
confident.
think.
And
Let me think.
brown.
Let me think. Let me think. Let me
Oh
think.
my gosh.
You
We
can
don't
do
have
it.
to. I have no thought. Hold on. You said pot.
I
I
did.
said brown. Okay.
Uh-huh. But we know.
Okay.
We know.
Okay.
We
Okay.
know.
We do.
We know.
We
We know.
do.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Dirt.
Dirt. I was like soil
Guys,
dirt. Soil dirt. What
know.
do I do?
Actually insane that you got it on 3.
Wait, that's actually
kind
cool.
of nuts.
I
Okay.
just
Wait.
knew
Now
it.
you guys do it.
I just
You guys
skipped
do
over
it.
it.
I'm so
Okay.
scared. I'm so scared. Now it's
Don't
not.
be scared.
There's no way.
Don't
Okay,
be
okay,
scared.
okay.
Don't be
Okay.
scared.
Okay.
Don't be scared.
You ready? I'm gonna count us down.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Table.
Couch.
Whoa.
Oh
Stop
my
it.
gosh.
Okay.
Stop it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
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 Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1.
Furniture.
We got it. That was so good.
Oh my
Okay, Mary, you're gonna have to get it
Okay.
on the first one.
Okay, you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys.
Okay. Kira, lock in. Lock in.
Okay, I'm so scared. I've never been more scared in my life.
I know.
Okay.
It's just gonna take us like 20.
It's gonna take us forever.
I'll
Okay.
count. I'll count you guys down.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Mhm.
3, 2, 1.
Coffee.
Baby.
Okay.
Wait, what did you say?
Coffee.
Coffee. Coffee baby.
Okay. Okay.
Hold on. Sometimes it takes my brain a second to like.
You're fine. You're good. I think we can do it.
Ready? Okay.
I don't know.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Milk.
Laney.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Wait, what'd you
Okay.
say? Milk.
I said milk.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I know which one you should do. Here, I'm transferring it too. I'm transferring.
I have one, and I hope we're on the same
I
wavelength.
also
Okay.
have
this.
one. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Boo.
Yeah!
You guys, we are in sync. That's kind of nice.
Oh.
Well, now we need someone else to
so
count
funny.
us down,
I
and we need to do
know.
one
All
all
Like three of us?
together.
We can
Let's
do it.
try.
We can do it. We can do
Okay.
it. We
Okay.
can do
Let's
it.
try.
Okay, ready?
Okay.
Oh,
hold on.
this
is
Are we
gonna
ready?
be
Let me just
tough.
think something. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Everyone ready?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
3,
1,
2.
2.
Wait, one
Okay,
person
wait.
counted
I know,
down.
sorry.
Okay,
And also, if
okay.
we're going to do it at the same time, let's do the same thing.
That's true.
Same
That's true.
direction.
Okay.
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 1, 2, 3. Dog.
Shirt.
Skims.
What did you say, Kiki?
She
Skims.
said Skims. Okay.
Skims.
Kiera,
Shirt.
I almost said Skims. I almost said it, and I
Stop.
don't know what we would have
Come
done.
on.
I
Actually-
think I would have had to take off my shirt and run around the room.
Oh
I don't know.
my gosh. Okay, we're so close. Okay.
Okay, so we
Okay,
said
Skims,
Skims,
shirt.
dog, and shirt.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I have it. I have
Okay,
it.
I think I
have
do
it.
too. Okay.
Kira never has it.
I don't know.
Okay.
It
we
takes
have
a
it.
sec. It's
We
fine.
know.
Okay.
We know.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, ready?
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Fabric.
Okay.
Frick.
I think we're just as far as we
I
went.
think we went really far away.
okay.
Thin collar and fabric. Okay.
Okay.
Thin collar.
I'm with you.
fabric.
I'm with you guys.
What did you say? Did you say fabric?
She said fabric.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we weren't going the same direction.
Okay. Okay.
I'm
Okay.
struggling a little bit at this moment.
It's okay.
I have one,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
and I hope
I
that
want
you guys do.
I
as
want you to
well.
know that this is how we feel every time when we're waiting on you. No, Kira. Okay, I have it. I have
Okay.
it.
3, 2, 1.
Leash.
Leech.
Oh my god!
Guys, was that 3?
Was that three? That was 3.
That's insane. Okay. So
Wait, we did
guys,
it.
if you
We're
were
like
listening,
so in sync.
Wait,
Okay.
okay, hold
you
on.
guys
I'm
have to do
sweating.
this with your friends.
I'm
and
sweating.
please tell us how many takes it took, because there's no way you're going to beat us. So
No, sorry,
losers.
we are the best at
Yeah.
this. Wait, that was actually
Wow.
crazy.
That was
was
so good. So I saw that
insane.
on a podcast, and it took them at least like 5 or 6 tries to get. So guys, we're in sync.
Guys, we are one and the
Wow.
same. We're one and the
Wow.
same.
We're one and the same. Oh my word! I'm like actually
wow.
sweating,
I'm
and
like, I can like
really
die
revved
happy
up right
now,
now. I'm
knowing that we
wow.
got it in that
I'm
little
very
time.
satisfied
Oh
by
my
that. That was
gosh.
really
Oh my
good.
gosh.
Okay,
Good job,
I
you
was nervous
guys.
that was going to be a flop. That was really good.
That was a
Okay.
win.
That was far from.
We crushed
Huge
that.
win.
far
Huge
from a
win.
flop.
Okay.
Wow, I'm so
Oh my
proud of
gosh. Well, thank you guys so much for listening to our 90s nostalgia.
Yeah.
Hope that was fun. A little trip down memory lane. I know we like barely scratched the surface.
you.
So
Yeah.
we're going to be posting on our Instagram just all of the things that we loved and think of throughout the week to post. But as always, thank you for tuning in. We will have another episode drop next Wednesday, as always, everywhere podcasts are played. Our inbox is open. You can email us, follow us on all the socials, and we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah.
Yay!
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Okay.
Bye,
Love you.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.